Tim Barnett with KySports.TV, sitting at Fern Creek High School with head coach James Schuler and assistant coach Carlos Mitchell of the currently ranked 8th Fern Creek Tigers. Coach, how does it feel to be the #1 seed going into the LIT next week?
Hey, it feels good. I think since we've been here, we've been the 8th and the 10th seed going in. So going into #1, nobody can argue with that. So being able to go out and be able to watch the first 2 rounds play and to kind of soak up the feel in the gym, and then go out on that Wednesday in front of a packed house should be a fun environment for our kids.
Carlos, I know you've had a lot to do with the growth of this team, and you've been here from the start. So what do you feel like your strengths are going into the LIT?
Strengths, definitely toughness. We showed a lot of growth and toughness. We try to talk to the kids every day about just going out and taking games instead of letting guys hang around, especially showing your potential. Coach James Schuler has done a great job of getting on guys every day, every possession, how valuable it is. So I think one of the big strengths of ours would be taking every possession and making it count, every possession.
Yeah, well, I mean, and watching you guys, it's a very entertaining style of basketball. Getting up and down the floor, guys getting in the passing lane, and as a fan and a spectator, it's fun to watch. How hard is it to simulate that pace and that style every day in practice, and then to be able to bring it into games?
I think just from my career and playing that style of ball throughout my career, it's definitely been easy to translate it to the guys because I went through it before.
Right.
So as I tell Coach Schuler all the time, things like that you can't scout. You got to have the players to do it, and he does a good job of every day telling the guys, like, we got the best guards in the state all in that one gym. So, it's easy to do once you do it every day, and he puts the pressure on them every day to hold them accountable to reach that in practice.
Yeah, and to piggyback on what Coach said, and Coach Barnett, who's actually giving us the interview now, he coached at Ballard in 2007 in state tournament run as a finalist, so he knows I come from the same pedigree. We worked under Chris Renner. That style of play is an organized chaos that you can't practice every day. So if your kids play hard and practice hard like that, it's hard for another team, especially if they don't have all the same pieces, to try to practice that way every single day, especially in the state of Kentucky where you play a Tuesday, Friday. It's hard to prepare for a team in 1.5 days. So that style of play, it's fun, it's entertainment for the community, it's fun for the kids to play. We play a lot of kids. So, playing 7 or 8 kids is okay, but if you can play 9 or 10, it gets more people involved and makes the situation a lot more fun.
So going into it, obviously, you played Trinity, and then you had to come back less than a week later in a big tournament, King of the Bluegrass, packed house, after you had a tough game kind of in the first round. So, and we all know it's hard to beat a team twice, let alone less than 7 days apart. What was the guys' mindset? Did you feel like that they felt like that they could win because they had already won before? Did they take them lightly? Like, what was the mindset going into that game?
Hey, well, the mindset for every game this year, and I want to send this message out to everyone, that the mindset for us, it's not about the name on the other team's jersey. It's about us. So we take care of ourselves each and every day. So going into the Trinity game, it was basically, can we beat a state championship caliber team twice in 8 days? And if you can do that, obviously if you do it twice, then you can really hold your hat on it. I think the margin was we won by 4 the first game, lost by 3 the second game. So the margin there is equal. We can get better from that. So for us, it's about playing the best competition. And we just feel that method and that strategy will lead for successful results in March.
Right. Well, I'm very, very proud to be able to watch the transformation that you all have done over here at Fern Creek. Obviously, coaching at Ballard, I've been around a little while, and Fern Creek was kind of a doormat, and I think that now you all have brought it to whereas Fern Creek is back to being respectable, and I guess we can say the creek has risen.